He's able to apply that pressure outside, because right now, top lane, the Volibear is going to be able to shove quite capably after he gets a couple of levels. Obviously, level 1 really strong for Gwen, but bot lane as well, there's a lot of shoving power from the side of TT, so this Zoe really bailing Tarzan out. Priority from Ale in the top lane that you typically expect. Oh, taking a bit of a rough trade, but usually Gwen has a good level 1, so you tend to find priority initially. But actually, yes, I'm saying this. Okay. That is... Yeah, a little bit of a disaster.
Oh no! Oh god, it's all falling apart already! This is meant to be a mid-game team! They're meant to win in the mid-game fights, not just kill you at level 2!
That's not a good start, let's be honest. You know, we spent so much time, quite a bit, was set himself up in these bad scenarios where he gets caught out. A lot of restraint there, but yeah, I mean, the level 1 of Kalista Nautilus is super threatening, but not respecting the level 2. You could have just flashed so much sooner and you would have survived there. And then in the top lane, this wasn't really necessarily a misplay, I'd say from, this was just Icon being on fire. Found that window, confident with the flash, hits. I think you have to wait for the wave to push in, just because obviously the Gwen can use her W to block away the spear, but we'll keep an instant.
Oh no, it connects. Xiaopeng surely gets a kill here. W should be available for Ale. They're going to try and make the dive happen. Lun Xing coming.
I like how you're setting it up and he just walks over. Yeah, you're gone.
Back to farming things up. Feels like a good start for LNG, but ultimately TT not falling too far behind. Spear in onto Icon. He's in trouble here. Does get a W flash, but he's taken down in the end by Xiaopeng.
Yeah, really nice play. Icon's been consistent, just left things unscathed. I think TT are handling the city game fine.
Oh, Fate's call over the wall, but Xiaopeng, I don't know if he heard it, I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter because it's Nautilus. He will go down. But that was very creative. I was thinking Hex Flash, I was thinking Flash, but why bother? You've got a Kalista. A Herald, perhaps that could be a target for them, as LNG might have overpushed in this bottom side here. Light having to use the heal for the speed, but he doesn't actually get it anyway. Flashes away from the ulti. Iwandi onto the wall. Has flash available himself as well. Dodges the spear. Oh, and now a TP to turn things around. It's a perfect max range hook onto Xiaopeng, and a stopwatch to bait it on top of everything. LNG played this perfectly, and now TT trying to get themselves under the tower. They should be able to escape, but just baited and outsmarted.
Just there's no way they can move in this and contest it. They're too far behind. The skirmishing power too strong from LNG, and Icon fishing in this situation. I think TT should just back off now.
Yeah, he's toying with the idea.
Oh no.
As he does manage to get a sleep coming on through the hook. He's there, and instantly Patch is gone. Fight coming out from TT though. They want to contest Xiaopeng. Getting onto the backline. Icon escapes. Tarzan with a lot of healing, but will go down here. LNG have to back away from this one. They are still 3 strong if Iwandi wants to try and find a hook. And Ale is about to arrive in the mid lane. Samdi's got to be careful, as does Looks like TT will back off. The Herald is spawning.
But I think Ye's in a pretty good spot. These carries need to stay alive, and I think LNG's goal is to shut them down as soon as possible.
Hook comes in. Iwandi on the front line does have Aftershock in immediately. Is just rendered. And that feels like a little bit of lore satisfaction there, with Viego going down to Kalista, the Spirit of Vengeance, as Patch flashes away. We'll be able to get out with his life here. Icon can't quite close the gap. It's going to be another kill going the way of LNG. I think TT rightly disengaging from that point to try and stop the bleeding.
Yeah, it's only second dragon. Oh, they're looking for engage.
Oh, hang on. Light's gone too far forward. Does have a bit of life still, but not enough to deal with the bear. Lun Xing wants this game for himself as he pushes for more. Trying to chase Tarzan out of the jungle now as he dashes over towards the blue buff. Lun Xing can't quite close the gap, and the lightning comes down. No stun available, and Tarzan walks out.
Lean towards the top side so TT could push up and contest vision. It's been very much a back and forth, and honestly, TT are doing a good job of not overstepping.
Tarzan could be in trouble here. Has a stopwatch though, and Lun Xing tanking up on the front line, but he's literally 1v5. Needlework across the team's ally. Dives in onto everybody. Doesn't have a stopwatch available though. Oh, in fact, he does. He's completely fine. LNG, 5 members strong. Huge damage out from Icon. That is disgusting. Flash over the wall. Onto Samdi, who jumps away from that one. Doesn't quite hit by the paddle star. Resets across the board here for TT. And it looks like LNG once again just looking to control vision, not looking to start the Baron off.
So play the range. Do not try and get in up close and personal, because light is tight.
We've got spear on spear action between the two junglers here as the rest of the fight kicks off. Lun Xing just not tanky enough. Tarzan jumps in. There's a root coming through as well. Beautifully done as double kill comes through for Ale. And unfortunately, it's a little bit disjointed from TT. Xiaopeng is forced away by Ale as Langxing goes on to the rest of the team, and it feels like there just wasn't any follow-up.
It just feels like you don't need to necessarily look for that engage from TT. These tight skirmishes really benefit LNG, and no, you're gone.
Bubble comes through onto Tarzan. Oh my days. Icon with 3 items. That's a Horizon focus right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that item does.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just all starting to fall apart now. The fight was bad, but now LNG chaining kills together on the back of that. And I think you were talking a lot about the Baron, Joe. This is probably the window that you're looking for. You can see the vision kind of already swept out on that top side, and Icon is just playing disruption here, stopping anyone from getting close.
And this is Zoe's playground, right, where you can just throw your bubbles out, throw your paddle stars out. Yeah, there's one ward vaguely nearby, but it's just not going to matter at all. They're going to be able to spot it, and whew, actually kind of did matter. Sam D with a valiant effort there. Again,
he's solid and providing a lot of pressure. Now, TT...
Oh my god! He didn't even have a bubble! What is that from Icon? He is taking over. He is angry for all the ganks that Xiaopeng threw his way during the early stages of the game, and he wants a little bit of vengeance for himself to move towards the bottom side. This will be an in-hit take. Tarzan's in the mid lane in the meantime, as Ale on the front line, happy to do so with his Shroud. He's pretty safe, and this long owl team fight is not really going to work out for TT. We said they wanted longer fights, but not like this, Dan. Not like this. Now on to the next they could go, as Icon is on the front line and actually will survive somehow. I'm not entirely sure how he got away with that one, honestly, but it doesn't matter. It was a longer one than we expected, but at the end of the day, LNG take the first game. Yeah, this could be Icon playing the set in the mid lane, able to withstand a lot of the pressure that would be able to put down on the LeBlanc. Xiaopeng taking this Lee Sin mid. We all know how comfortable Xiaopeng is on Lee Sin. We know that
I think this is a scenario where he's set up to fail, because Lee Sin into Gnar is an awful matchup. Sorry, Lucian into Gnar.
Icon getting baited in the mid lane here. In goes Xiaopeng to try and finish the kill. Off flash forward, and Xiaopeng gets himself first blood onto Icon.
On the set, the big issue is your lack of mobility here. Oh, Tarzan, nice dodge.
Misses the first Electro Harpoon. We do have a LeBlanc coming in. Tarzan flashes away from the distortion. That was beautiful. And now Icon comes in. He TP'd into the play, but Tarzan's like, no. Forget the LeBlanc. I'm here for the Wolves.
And
look at the solo laners coming in. Yeah, Xiaopeng, he's gonna. Xiaopeng's already here, set over the wall. Ale is here as well. Langxing is moving in. Tarzan low on HP, overheats, gets the blue buff. Can he get out? Yeah, jumps in. Ignite, ticking over. In fact, no, there is no Ignite. Langxing over the wall, but surely he's killed himself for this one. Flashes back on out. Maybe TT winning the situation. In they go. Icon in trouble here, low HP. Haymaker, I don't know if it's on cooldown right now. Yeah, looking to make a way over the wall once again. Ale's still full HP right now. He's just walking at them. 1v3. Ale has no fear. The ward goes down into the brush to try and deny vision, but over the wall he goes. Xiaopeng desperately running. Ale against the world. And he comes out on top. But now the fight continues. As onto Icon they go. Xiaopeng gets another kill, and TT come out 2-0. Suddenly Ale realizes he might have gone too deep on this one. Yeah, jumps in onto him, but Ale gets the kill. 2v1.
Honestly, huge there for TT. They managed to actually find the skirmish and
moving into this top side. I'm going to stop talking about the mid lane matchup, because we've got a 2v2 on our hands here. Tarzan just hit level 6, though. This is the moment to make the play. Langxing low on HP already. In comes Xiaopeng to try and turn the fight around, and he has some damage and a half. But that's going to be a shutdown for Tarzan. He's looking for a second as well. Doesn't have his flash available. The minion blocks the harpoon, and it means Langxing gets away.
Look at that. Very even. I mean, dead even in gold right now between these two teams.
Oh, a little engage coming out from Icon in the mid lane, and he knows he has the sustain to go for this, but he does have a jungler in his lane as well. Showstopper in, and I'm pretty sure he just saved, I'm pretty sure he just got, out to safety there, as Tarzan had just arrived, but maybe he was trying to do it in the other direction and just couldn't quite get it off.
I mean, this is game 1 MVP Icon looking... Oh, Ignite's available.
He's going for the dubstep Ignite. He's going for the solo kill on T.
Wait, is he out?
He gets the quickness. No way does he dodge this. Trying to zigzag, trying to dodge. Xiaopeng is just going to walk into melee range and punch him in the face. Hey, look, it's stylish. We'll give that one to I1.
I mean, you know, I can analyze that and say it wasn't really worth you giving a kill to Xiaopeng for a support kill. You burnt your summoners, but realistically, it's about sending a message. That's the true goal here. And I wonder...
Looking at today as Icon and Tarzan are here to try and contest the Herald. Iwandi's moved over. You can see Light on the way, but that's already a kill onto Ale. And LNG, what is going on today? Icon and Ale both just regularly mispositioning so far in this game, really overestimating what they can do. And they both now have 3 deaths. Look at the scoreboard. Xiaopeng with 6 kills. We got Lunxing 202 with a bounty. This is a guaranteed Herald almost.
And the thing is, you know, we know...
Here's the thing, right? With pretty much any other team, I would say this is a win. Oh, knockup comes through. True shot barrage across the team as well. This is looking good. Equalizer. Not going to be enough from Tarzan yet. Following up on the engage. Tarzan forced to flash. This should be a guarantee. Drake now in favor of TT.
And it's just the way, using this Herald, get the tower and transition it. Oh, engage comes in.
Here we go. Equalizer onto Lunxing as well. Ale should be able to survive this one as Lunxing falls. And Tarzan just goes in, but Ale flashes away from it. Tarzan's the target. In fact, it was Xiaopeng that went in. Iwandi is here to answer, and Xiaopeng, he's got a 400 gold bounty. This would be the perfect pickup for Ale if they can finish the kill, but Iwandi gets the engage. There isn't really any damage to follow it up. Ale is there for him to jump to. Icon trying to chase this one. Iwandi blocking the Q. Xiaopeng trying to get out now. Yeah, is there to support the player as well, but he's just showstoppered and finished off. Light is now here as well.
He's still up.
Chain of Corruption misses though. Yeah, managed to get out with his life. And Xiaopeng now in a 1 versus 3. Flashes out for himself. Can Iwandi close the gap? I don't think he can because Lunxing has TP'd up. And TT have somehow got away with this one.
Yeah, they managed to survive. They only lost Lunxing in this situation, and LNG spent so much time chasing around in the scenario. They're still going to lose 2 plays on the top side, but if we look towards bot lane, this entire time, Samdi and Patch have been alone, catching waves, taking the tower. This is a massive fumble from LNG in this situation. Yeah, Icon has a lot of front-loaded damage, but if you actually watch, the distortion comes out. Oh, as I'm saying this, another kill. Yeah, TT continuing to apply that pressure. So Herald has gone down.
They've put down mid. Samdi should be able to finish this tower off. Look at LNG moving across the map, though, to answer this and make sure they don't lose a tier 2 as Icon getting dived. He didn't even have a chance to use his W. He just got popped by Xiaopeng can move up. This is going to be a tier 2 taken.
Yeah, I really like this.
And I'm just hoping we get to see it continuing, but LNG have found an opportunity onto here. The double distort and the flash is not going to be enough because there are 5 members of LNG on the top side of the map. And TT had just gone for a reset. That is a pure overextend from
LNG want a grouped wombo combo. That simple. Oh.
I don't know if Iwandi is the target that you want to go for. Xiaopeng, he gets the kick off, but he goes down, and there's a shutdown to Tarzan. Now the rest of the fight, Gold Leaf coming into its own here. Lunxing looking to finish more members off, but Icon gets out. It's a 1-for-1. And I'm not going to lie, if I'm LNG, I'll take that any day, but only if you can get the Drake, which TT are moving on to. This might just be Ocean Soul.
Yeah, Patch needs to run interruption. The TP is actually coming in here, but I don't think they can get close. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get close this one. The Ocean Soul secured. Definitely a nice asset for TT, but we saw that massive shot.
1,000 gold death for an Ocean Drake right there. Ale is no more. He is 1-5 in this game as says baby. And now
Tarzan, no flash, remember. The blast cone is down. There's not an easy way for him to get over the wall.
And the version of LNG from Spring is rearing its ugly head once again. Now the contest as Icon is over the wall. Patch trying to zone Iwandi. Tarzan can't even get close to try and go for a smite still here. This is going to go the way of TT, who are somehow making things happen. Let's take another look. Xiaopeng, I mean, this was crazy aggressive. He just goes in. He does not care.
I don't think you get the full context of the situation, and we were talking about locking down a single target, and LNG did that, but it took everything to kill Xiaopeng, all their ultimates, and they had very little left. And in comparison, you look at how easy can kill that, but these two waves on the bot side are doing so much. Mega Gnar from Longsheng zoning Ally away, and the tower is getting chunked.
Certainly is. This is looking like Inhibs. Ally once again goes down. And the solo laners for LNG have just not been able to live up to this game right here. This will be minimum 2 Inhibs, but TT might just look for the game. A pick onto Ally might be everything that they needed. He's 1-6 this game as TT looked for more. Xiaopeng has been the man of the hour. Equalizer across the minion wave, but it just won't be enough to clear it. Lungsheng about to turn Mega on the back line, and TT might be able to break their curse. They might be able to finish their first win of the LPL split so far. Indigo, Mega Gnar on the back line. They're finishing off the kills. Icon tanking up as much as he can, but he goes down. And Lungsheng is an absolute monster on the back line. The Nexus will fall, and TT grab themselves a W.
The thing is good at contesting waves. The problem is it can't really roam that effectively. At level 6, you have your ult, but you really struggle to move around because if you get caught, especially by a Rek'Sai coming over the wall, you're going to be in trouble. So I'm actually a little bit concerned about...
Well, this Kalista versus Ezreal down in the bottom side often means that the early Drakes can be stacked up for whichever team has the Kalista. You can always get the priority in that bottom lane. And Icon waiting with that TP, allowing him to go for a lost chapter on his first recall with that Dark Seal that we talked about as well. You can see, has had to go for the Merc Treads as his first item. So already a very significant advantage in that mid lane when it comes to the threat that those two players are going to bring to the table. Priority where, actually is able to push a wave in, and they can turn it into a Drake. Patch could be in trouble, though. The stun comes in, and well, there's not much of a way out from that one. That is a 13-minute almost first blood in this game as Tarzan grabs himself a couple of plates. Taking a blast of the arcane to the face right there. And Icon will continue to just shove these waves in and maintain this infinite prio that Xerath is going to bring to the game.
Yeah, typically Xin Zhao in the jungle and then an AD carry, something that wants to be on the back line. And I'm not sure TT really have that with the Ezreal and the Rek'Sai, but they're going to test it out in this team fight.
We'll have to see if it's going to be good enough. Xiaopeng is the guy to keep your eyes on. The smite is too early, though, and Tarzan gets it now. Ults across the fight. In goes Lungsheng onto the back line. He's got a lot of threat, but he doesn't have any damage here. As LNG starts to kite back, Tarzan on this front line might be the first to go down in the fray. Xiaopeng jumps into the back of everyone, but he's stunned and just immediately blown up. It's a jungler for a jungler, but the Herald went the way of LNG.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that decision from Xiaopeng. I thought he was going to ult on a Tarzan.
Iwandy looking for a hook, but Lungsheng kind of baiting the idea. He's like, you know what? I'm okay if you hook me, but hang on. There's an extent to which he was okay. I'm not sure that that was the right direction to go. Has to ult out. The knockup from the depth charge will go in, though. Sky split it down to try and zone the team away. Tarzan is now caught out separate from his team. Good chunk of damage goes in as Ally is there to zone away Lungsheng. It cost him his ult, but he's still good. He's still healthy in this one as Drake started up by TT now and LNG desperate to contest, but not really able to get any of this poke down from the Xerath that we've been talking about. Everyone's still healthy on TT, and it means this will be a third Drake in the game for them. Now sole point in favor of TT. Story, the hare and the tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? The tortoise wins it at the end of the day. Bit of damage onto Lungsheng. That's half of his health gone. Right before Drake comes up, remember, this is sole point for TT. If they can get this Drake, that will be the Cloud Soul for them. Certainly not a game ender, but remember, light on the Kalista. He's stacking those Rens up. It's going to be difficult for Xiaopeng to win a smite fight in this situation, but the Drake on 3,000. LNG not quite willing to commit to it. Looking for a fight in the backline. Ale goes in. We're due a killer. We might just get one for ourselves. Patch taking down, flashes away, though. Icon off of the backline as well. He gets out with his life. Xiaopeng chasing him. True shot barrage across the whole team. We've got a few near kills, and that might be as good as it gets, but Iwandy has a stopwatch, keeps himself alive, flash available, can't get over the wall, he goes down, we've got a kill! A kill actually happened, and Patch goes down! That's 2 supports for the price of 1! The shot's coming in onto TT as they go back onto the Drake, and I think this isn't done just yet, as Ale looking for a re-engage, into the pit he goes, it's going to be a smite fight, 9 HP and LNG get the Drake for themselves, Xiaopeng goes down, and TT have to run off into their own jungle.
I mean, definitely a messy one. So initially, the engage isn't actually that great from the side of LNG. They do catch Sam D, but he quickly is able to move out. And then this is what I'm concerned about. Icon being flanked. He doesn't get taken out by Xiaopeng there, and then we see Longxing unable to get on top of him, and this retreat here is so good from LNG. They don't want to chase into a poke for the side of TT, into a choke, sorry, so they back away, but, you know, I'm still talking, the replay's still going. We got another fight on our hands, Joe.
All right, they're looking to make up for lost time. Tarzan is real low in the pit right now. He's in big trouble. In goes Longxing. This is the perfect fight for TT, but the knock-up on the backline. Sam D's in trouble. The shot's coming in. Light on the backline. 1 HP, and he survives. Yeah, chases him down, finishes the kill, but at the cost of his own life, surely. As he gets into the jungle, gets the shield, gets out. Manages to survive, but now TT re-engaging. It's complete chaos, and TT, they've actually come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, TT managed to find it, and somehow, yeah, survives on like 1 HP there.
Drake, it feels like reset from both teams.
So,
going to be the call.
LNG getting a little bit bored here, decided to start the Baron, which results in Tarzan getting chunked out. And then this engage looks good, but watch Light just going so aggressive onto the Ezreal. They managed to get the kill despite the polymorph. And then it's who takes them out, and then it looks super LNG favored, but they leave Icon alone. They're chasing the Lulu. The Icon gets taken out by the duo of Xiaopeng and Longxing, and then we see the chase unable to...
And get a cheeky little recall off and re-enter the fray once more, but Award spots out the whole LNG squad moving over here. TP channeled by Icon. He's back in the fray once again. Xiaopeng into the pit. He went too early to try and go for the smite fight. Light stacking up the rents in the meantime. Showstopper into the fight from Ale. Gets onto the back line. Can they finish this one off? Xiaopeng is there onto Icon. Zhonya's comes out. Longxing is on the back line as well. But Ale and Xiaopeng fighting up on the top side of this one. Longxing turns golden. Icon gets out with his life. This fight is the longest in the history of the game as Ale finally falls. It's a kill for TT, and they want a bit more as well. True shot barrage. I1D barely gets out. Gets to the other side of the minion wave. The Prey Seeker won't be there. Light is there. Tarzan is there. Icon's recalling in the enemy jungle right now. It's only a singular kill, but TT win the fight.
GT crushed that fight. Honestly, Longxing doing so much on the backline there. I am amazed it only came away with 1 kill, but they managed to secure the Cloud Soul, that extra movement speed. We expected LNG to come into these late games and feel confident around this Xerath, but Icon is struggling to find safety in these ones. Now, Baron started, TPA available for Ale, and he's up in 7 seconds.
Oh, TP behind the team of LNG, though. Longxing looking to make an impact in this game. I1D pulled out by the face call. Knockups across the team. Ale TPing in onto the backline. Yeah, going to be knocked up. There's the shots in from Icon, but Longxing gets onto him in the backline. Xiaopeng is huge. Longxing is huge, but not huge enough. Ale saves the day, gets onto Longxing. That's 3 kills for LNG and a potential Baron opportunity.
Yeah, wave cleared out mid, so don't think they'll be able to end in this situation. They will just have to go towards the Baron. Long death timers, but TT avoid losing the game there. But now, Baron in hand for LNG and a pretty convincing team fight win. I think TT just made the wrong call. You could see they knew the top lane if LNG was down. They wanted to start a fight before he was available, but he had TP up. He wasn't going to take long before he joined, and Sam D just completely caught out of position. 2 supports was not enough to save him in that one. And we'll get to see it on the replay, so really just watch Sam D in this situation, hone in on him, because he is such a massive part of the team fighting power for this side of TT. He starts to move up here, and then we see this Nautilus ult catching with Tarzan on top of him. Light splashing forwards to take him down. As soon as he's gone, there isn't enough sustained damage for this team. Honestly, Longxing doing his lion's share of work taking down Icon, but there's no way you win with Sam D dying that early. Game very much. The gold, very unsubstantial at the moment, and the impact on the map is limited. Now, Engage coming in mid.
Yeah, pick onto Ale here. Showstoppers to try and get himself out to safety. Haymaker could be available here for him. Gets himself a small shield. He's just trying to buy time. He's trying to survive if he can. Deadman's Plate kicking in. They do chase him down in the end. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to sprint on out of that one. But Ale picked off. It's a full minute on the death timer. But luckily for Ale, there's no Baron on the map. There's no Elder Drake on the map. Can TT siege some towers and try and find an inhib will be
so risky right now, even with Ale down. Might give it a go. And actually, it looks like just the threat of the dive is enough to push them away. Icon can't even get range to clear this wave out, so inhibitor gonna go.
They threaten the dive and it works out. LNG going to respect it now. Yeah, getting chunked though. This is the thing. Icon's able to get a lot of poke damage down. The shot's coming in. He's still got 2 more. Yeah, getting low, but will survive the wild growth. The shields, the heal from Sam D. The shield coming out from Patch as well. Orcs, tell me, what do we got to look out for when this fight kicks off?
Does Icon survive? Can he get the damage off? And Sam D, those two are the main carries in this situation.
All right, keeping my eyes on Icon, on Sam D. We'll see if these carries can survive the rest of the teams. If they can peel, in goes Lanxing. Keep your eyes on Light at the back line, dancing around, trying to get the stacks up onto Lanxing. Icon still going strong on the backside as Ale gets onto the back line himself. Pulls in Sam D, but the rest of the team not following up with the damage. Lanxing going low, haymaker across the team, but Ale first to fall. TT going strong, still 5 members here. It's Tarzan on the front line, trying to keep himself alive. Shots out from Icon, but he just isn't able to do it. Now the volley's coming on in. Can he finish Sam D? He does get him into the GA, but he can't finish the kill. There's 1 down. There's 2 down for Icon. The Zerath coming in huge. Light tears 1 down as Patch falls, and Sam D in a 1 versus 3, jumping up forwards. 1 more Q and finish off the Zerath. Can he finish the kills? In goes the W. Sam D still going strong. Tarzan falls. He's looking to get onto Icon as well. Sam D pushing forward, but the Q lands from Icon. Sam D is looking for a top lane inhib right now as Light wants a 1v1. GA in his pocket, but the inhib falls, and Sam D will get out with his life.
Oh my god, what a tense fight. Both of them, the main carries and the Elder Dragon. And I don't think really there's much of a chance of TT contesting. Yeah, I mean, TT is still 10 seconds on the death timers. There is teleport, but Ale is there sooner. And again, with the Kalista stacking up, they aren't too concerned about this being stolen. They have a way of securing it. It should just be Elder for LNG.
Oh my goodness gracious. That True Shot Barrage was so close to try to get it. Good effort from Sam D. He's doing his utmost to try and carry this game. Zerathor comes out from Icon right to the Arcane with the Dragon Lasers is a terrifying ability. But with that on cooldown, means the Baron gets started here. Ale has to be the one to face check. He is damn tanky and he can walk into this river to make sure TT know that this won't go for free.
Have to back away.
Baron resetting once more. TT have to back off. Ale on the bot side, Lanxing, sorry, on the bot side with TP available. And TT gonna restart once more. Yeah, is pretty low on HP right now, and Icon can continue to layer damage into the pit. Remember, Elder Dragon in the pocket for LNG. I feel like they need to just force the fight. Iwandi goes in. Baron taken down now as Patch will jump out, and LNG. I just completely indecisive.
I mean, LNG unwilling or unable to engage, end up just giving over the Baron. Now we see this re-engage. Icon doesn't actually get connected on instantly, and as much as he gets stunned, there's so much destruction he's not followed up on. But you see Sam D just consistently layering down damage, pretty much unthreatened with those 2 supports near him, and they start to find momentum in the fight. But Icon is still up, and every single time he lands a Q, it does so much damage. And in these messy grouped up fights, it's so hard to avoid it. Does throw down the ult, and actually, thanks to that root coming through, Sam D does get put into his GA. But Icon, like, see these scenarios where he's able to hit multiple people. If he's unchecked, he just does so much work.
And it felt like it's once Yeah went down, that's when Icon could actually start to get involved in the fight. And I feel like if LNG just back away here instead of trying to 3v1 Sam D, maybe they get more off of the play. But now, with Baron, means TT can start to siege. The wave clear coming out from Icon is nowhere near as effective when you're against those Baron minions. You can see they're pushed all the way into the base. Ale having to back away. Elder, I think, still up on a couple of members here from the side of LNG, but only for another 12 seconds. Yeah, and then we'll reset once more.
It's going quickly, and the thing is...
It's been a long one, and it's all coming to a head. TT desperate for their first series win of the split so far as the mid lane inhib getting low. TT pushing in the bottom side as well, but they don't have a minion wave. It's finally arriving here. I think the mid lane inhib will eventually fall down. Light is on the top side right now, dealing with super minions, which should mean TT can break open these inhibs, push into the base and make things happen. Xiaopeng gets the mid inhib. The bot one should go down. Surely this will be the triple inhib for TT as they're just desperate to get 1 or 2 more autos in. Icon doing his best to get the poke down. Iwandi forced back to the Nexus. And it means that TT finished the 3 inhibs. but they're not looking to reset, Dan. I thought they were all going to recall.
the
Here we go,
flank.
TP from Ale on the flank, wants to make the play happen. Can he get the showstopper? Sam D pulled in the wrong direction. The stuns come through. The knockup is going to be there. The zero thought landing, and Sam D's gone down. This is the moment for LNG to turn the fight around, to turn the game around, and get themselves into this one. Ale trying to chase down a patch, dodges the pullback, and it's just going to be the singular kill, and now defending the base once more.
Move towards mid, but you see Xiaopeng being a nuisance on the top side of the map. I think for now he is going to back off and they want to look to defend. Mid lane, inhibitor tower is going to go down.
Dan, yeah, they have 30 seconds to play with right here. LNG might just be able to close things out right now. LNG pushing in. They're going to get the mid in here. 20 seconds until Sam D's up. Launching, pulled in. Damage coming out from Icon. The front line is tanky from TT. But I don't know if it's going to be good enough because they're just focusing on the towers. They might be able to end the game as LNG get onto the Nexus. And against everything, TT fall at the final hurdle. And LNG remain undefeated in the LPL.
What a call.